For this tutorial, we're going to use positioning, opacity, and transition to create an interactive gallery. So in your student files, you have a folder HP11-8, and you need to open index. And instead of having you type all of the body, like the book request, I've already typed that for you. So currently this is what you should see when you load that page in a browser. So let's take a look at this code. We have a figure element that is displaying the photo 1, and that would be what appears here. Then we are using an unordered list for our images. In each list item, we have an anchor that will link to photo 1. And what you click on to make the link is the thumbnail. And then we are including a span and then the larger photo. And that photo we're going to make appear to the right where this figure is. We're including some text so that each image has a caption, closing the span, closing the anchor, and closing the LI. So every LI has a similar code. All right, let's add the CSS. We'll use embedded CSS, so scroll up to the top and add your style section. After our opening style tag for our body selector, we're going to create a background color of a dark gray and the text color of this light color. For our gallery ID, which if you didn't notice, we have all of this encapsulated in a div ID gallery. We will set its position to relative. For the figure, we set its position absolute, and we ask it to move to the left 280 pixels. We do a text align center and set its opacity to 0.25. For all the unordered lists inside the gallery div, we set the width to 300 pixels and did a list style type none, which will remove those little dots that appear there, etc. For each LI in our div gallery, we'll display inline, float left, and have a padding of 10 pixels. For each image in our gallery, we're setting the border style to none. And for every anchor in our gallery, we're changing the color of the text, removing the underline from the hyperlinks, and having italic text. For the span in the gallery, we're setting the position to absolute, making it be to the negative left 1,000 pixels. This causes them not to display initially in the browser window. And then we're setting the opacity to 0. And we're using this transition opacity 3 seconds, ease in and out. Now for every anchor that we hover on in the span that's in the gallery, we'll set its position absolute, top 16 pixels, left 320 pixels, align the text center, and the opacity goes to 1. Okay? So when you view this in a browser, this is what happens. So we can move our mouse over the image and it slowly fades in. Ooh, amazing. All right. If you need to go back and pause the video to copy the code, do so.